Muss das mal trinken. So. 7.3.2019.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Was über die Option Spieler wechseln im Hub kannst du deinen anderen Spielcharakter wechseln. Ach doch, okay, jetzt kann ich. Okay. Weißt du.
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match?
Backstage Brawl. Wird einfach verkloppt hier. Au.
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
Das war das gleiche Match.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldous. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I didn't show up here to walk down memory lane with an old friend. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial massed attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown Zone, Zoe Stark was caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them?
This isn't an area for matches, it's for cars and emergency vehicles. Get out of there!
Oh, Saxton, you're wasting your time. These superstars don't care where this fight takes them.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Ripcord, lariat. Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, ow.
Buffet of strikes. I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
And a stop to the gut, too. Such vicious strikes. Boom!
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Counter from Stark.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
German suplex.
but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind.
They're out to cause real bodily harm. No doubt she's looking to end her here.
She had that scouted.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match.
Zoe moves out of the way.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
And that attack to the head, no doubt rocked her a bit.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Elbow drop.
Great height.
And she saw that coming from Zoe.
Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack.
Up across the shoulders. Down and out.
What a stiff shot.
Yeah, I think that one, yeah, she's bleeding.
She drew first blood.
Bam! Here comes a trash can for you.
Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Snapmare. Not safe yet.
Kick.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Oh, gosh, that hurt.
Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage. Hoist it up. Feast your eyes.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over.
This isn't over. Yep. So, jetzt muss ich einmal kurz dann 2 Videos schnell durchs Bearbeitungsprogramm jagen. Wie viele Punkte habe ich denn? 17. Ja, mit dem muss ich erstmal noch ein bisschen machen.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's...
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out! It's that Mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Oh, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them. One wicked attack after another.
Steel chair to the temple. There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks.
And now Liv is under immense pressure.
This is where Morgan will be tested.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Ooh.
Wow.
Lights out.
Uh-oh. Harlem side kick.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Really just laying it in.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Wow. This is turning into Swanson Street.
She is at a total disadvantage right now.
Yeah, she's really being pushed around.
Oh, look at these kicks. Oh.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
And that might have... Oh, yeah, she is busted open.
We better have medical on standby here.
Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Oh! And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Face first, good night.
Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon. What a counter!
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
That could be the spark Liv was looking for.
Face breaker 201 style. And Liv is going to work.
You can't take your eyes off Morgan when she gets going like this.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
Up into the torture rack.
Oh! Feast your eyes.
Morgan is completely out of it.
Watch out!
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off. Like a piece is missing. And I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
Aber was ist denn jetzt schon bereuen?
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Hamburg, Germany, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Virus.
Walking into Mutiny's den with this level of backup sends a clear message.
Yeah,
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway. The SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
She's in a bad way here. Jumping knee strike.
I like that. Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Vicious combination of strikes.
Blackout. Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has run into a roadblock.
Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come on, this isn't right.
And a stop to the gut. Being placed onto the top rope.
Look at this athleticism. Into the kick. Very nice.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Tied up between the ropes. It's about to get worse. Look at these knee strikes.
Oh! And now an onslaught of attacks.
I'm raus mit dir, Bitch.
She has to dig deep now. Find the strength to stay in this.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious.
Unique pinning combination. Turn around, ref. The action's behind you.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming.
Kick to the body.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And she's sent right into that corner.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
And the ref clearing the area of that dangerous weapon.
It retaliates with a counter. What a front kick.
Digga, scheiß drauf.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Forearm smash after the stomps.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Ripcord. Oh, my goodness. Nasty line.
Dolan finding an opening. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Gigi's in a daze. Could be over soon.
Finds the room to land a back elbow. Dolan gets countered. Oh, she is bad and
Going in for the win here.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Virus.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats. This could be a turning point in the fight against Mutiny.
So, jetzt sind meine 4 Videos bearbeitet.
Over the past, a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi
Naomi
has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
Mache ich jetzt einmal kurz Steam hier aus. Discord. Trinity ist aber sehr nah an Trinity, ne? Fällt mir gerade so auf. Also wie gesagt, geht gleich weiter. Achso, ich kann mir den nebenbei einmal kurz nebenbei mir was zum Essen holen. Was ich normalerweise ungern mache, dass ich da auch was nebenbei esse. Aber mir geht es den ganzen Tag irgendwie schon nicht gut. Deswegen entschuldige ich mich schon mal für das Schmatzen im Hintergrund. So. Und nebenbei, falls ihr gleich merkt, dass der Stream ein bisschen laggy ist, ich weiß, sollte man nicht machen. Ich lade gerade 4 Folgen nebenbei noch hoch. Damit ich das auch schon hinter mir habe und da schon mal pünktlich was habe. Weil es wird nämlich jetzt meine komplette Bandbreite wegnehmen, wahrscheinlich, ne? Weil normalerweise mache ich das ungern. Oh, okay, wie viel macht er mit 50? Normalerweise habe ich ja 56, 57 MB, das heißt, mein Stream läuft mit 5, 6 Megabyte gerade im Upload. Und der Rest ist, und die restlichen 50 MB sind dann halt jetzt hier im Stream. Kann natürlich sein, dass mein Stream vielleicht abkackt. Und das halt ein bisschen laggy jetzt sein wird über die nächsten 30 Minuten. Deswegen bin ich das zu entschuldigen für den Moment. Das Stream wird wahrscheinlich eh abkacken, weil das Spiel abstürzt.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Well, better her than me. And besides, who doesn't enjoy a bit of drama? Keeps things spicy.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Erstmal durch den ganzen Stream schmatzen.
And here's the duo battling against accusations tonight.
Here's a woman who lives to fight.
And their opponents, first representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
Warum ist es Randy Orton und Ray auf ihrer Seite?
Competitor just when you figure Liv out.
One of the top names in women's independent wrestling. The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front has now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Ripcord, oh my goodness, nasty line. Oh. Just mounted with punches and goes off to the gut too.
Utilizing a little Penchak Salat. Blackout. Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here.
Oh!
sent straight into the corner hard.
Followed by a forearm smash.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Reversal from Morgan.
Opportunity now for Morgan to capture some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Morgan to battle her way back into this.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. She's just getting hammered away on.
Her odds are getting worse by the minute.
Oh, look at this wicked striking ability. Turn out the lights. And Liv perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Ouch. Caught her. Uh-oh. Oh, quite the knee there. Oh!
Downward spiral.
Pivotal pin. Liv might be done here. Kick out.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon.
Perched on the shoulders. Liv is completely out of it. Boom!
Constant might have her shoulders down. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here are your winners, Naomi and the Flyers.
With that win, Naomi and her...
Wollen wir nicht? Naomi hat die ganze Zeit nichts gemacht.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah. You had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you are involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you can take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed.
Dabei ist wahrscheinlich Punk derjenige, der uns die ganze Zeit verarscht.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
Oof.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark.
There you see what's at stake. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
She dodges out of the way.
Ripcord, lariat.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Sure.
Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash. What a reversal.
What now?
Belly stop.
Oh. Ooh. sharp kick. Sent hard into the corner.
Lands a timely reversal.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
The champ avoiding a 1 count.
This isn't even close to over.
Crank in the head.
Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well. King is locked in on his opponent now.
And just eating a knee on the reversal.
And a big move. Oh, man. And he got there. He made the tag.
Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
Könnte auch ein Doppelkurs sein. Erst uns bescheißen und dann wieder die zurückbescheißen.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
Ja, Punk. Danke, dass Sie da waren. Der Vertrag läuft nach Survivor Series wieder aus.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Was? Rosters? Hä? NXT Arena, No Mercy, Unity. Aber warum nochmal Rosters CM Punk? Hä? Habe ich nochmal eine zweite Version von CM Punk freigeschaltet oder was? Ihr Affen. Ich hätte gern Scott Steiner. Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, Seth freaking Rollins.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me. And architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? Tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Oh, kann insgesamt 1, 2, 4 Leute holen. Ach, soll ich bestätigen.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick, both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
Ich habe ein Leitermatch.
Go. It's a homecoming for NXT original Seth Rollins.
Seth's bringing more than just nostalgia tonight. The original NXT Championship represents his roots, and he's here to prove the tree he planted